Hello again, and welcome to another BZTV update. We're broadcasting from our downtown Detroit studios, and today we're going to be talking about yesterday's Worldwide Developer Conference from Apple. Brett.
Yes.
What were you really interested in this year's WWDC?
So I watched most of the presentation. I think the most exciting thing for me was probably the HomePod.
Yeah.
And that is sort of what I heard to be described as kind of a cross between Amazon's Echo and Sonos.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting. So it's, you know,
right up that alley.
Right. And so it's going to be kind of the speaker / assistant thing with sort of like some home implications. That's kind of how they were setting it up right now. It's going to start at $349 right now.
Yep. And how does that sort of compare price-wise to the Amazon Echo or the Google Home?
It's pretty expensive, yeah. You know, we had one analyst commenting on some expectations already for the HomePod. This analyst, Tony Sagnacki from Bernstein, he's estimating that the HomePod can generate Apple between $500 million and $2 billion annually in sales. Some perspective there, Amazon's Echo right now gets Amazon about $800 million in sales annually. The Sonos gets about $1 billion in annual sales. What were you excited about at the WWDC?
You know, there's a lot of announcements, the super processing iMac, the desktop computer, but what a lot of people, including myself, were kind of interested in were the iPhone announcements, and there weren't really many except for the iOS 11 update. That came with a few quality of life components.
Quality of life, I like how you say that.
Yeah, and some of that plays into the HomePod with the Siri upgrade, less processed mechanical voice, so you can feel nice and at home with your robot.
That's right.
But one of the big things that I'm sort of have a growing interest in is the AR technology. Within the iOS update comes ARKit, which is an augmented reality software on the phone, and
really Apple's first kind of endeavors into AR VR. That's right.
Yeah, and it's a software that's been sort of had some stumbling blocks, and there have been
to say the least.
Yeah. And that's sort of been my trepidation with it. I'm not necessarily sure what the implications of it are, but more and more I'm starting to appreciate it. And one of the men who really made me appreciate it was former analyst with Piper Jaffray, now with his own venture capital firm, Loop Ventures, Mr. Gene Munster, who has been following Apple for a long time.
Always been really the thought leader in understanding Apple.
Yeah, and he is very forward-thinking in his analysis. And after yesterday's WWDC, Mr. Munster said ARKit is the single most important announcement from today's keynote, because he thinks these screens that we're carrying around in our pockets, they're going away, and we're going to be living in Blade Runner, interacting with holograms. And you know what? I'm starting to see the potential in that.
I'm kind of with you a little bit too. So we had one other kind of funny, kind of notable comment from another personality. That was Jim Cramer. What did he say, Chris?
Yeah, he said just today, it really doesn't matter whether Apple's products are good or stupid. People are going to buy them because Apple, people love it. People have a sort of deep down sentimental attachment.
It's pretty hard to deny that sentiment.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this was another BZTV update. For all this information and much, much more, check out Benzinga Pro. Sorry, I'm getting my branding confused, at which Brent is constantly working and getting news updates
That's right.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. Click the alert button, which is very new on YouTube, to get immediate updates on when we post a new video. If you have any thoughts about yesterday's conference, please leave them in the comments below. And I believe I covered all my YouTube
I think you
faces.
did. Nice.
Oh, nope. Like this video, please, if you could.
Please.
As always, I'm Chris Darius-Scalisi, Brent Slava. Thanks.